Hey there, welcome back friends. In this video we will talk about tuples. So let's get started. Now friends, as we have already seen, data structures in Python are very simple, very flexible, very dynamic, right? So in here, for example, I create a tuple. In a tuple, we can have any type of data. For example, a integer, a floating point value, or a string, for example, right? And this is fairly valid statement. Take a note of the pair of parentheses. When it comes to tuples, we will make use of pair of parentheses. When it comes to list, we make use of bracket, and when it comes to set, we make use of braces. Now, similar to list or set, we can have any type of object in tuple as well. Indeed, tuple and list are very similar. They are almost same. But what is the difference between tuple and a list? We have already seen one presentation where we have discussed about a different type of data structures in Python. And in that presentation, we have discussed about tuple as well. When it comes to tuple, tuples are immutable. What do we mean by this? We cannot change, we cannot overwrite a existing element. Let me show you. So in here, for example, I type in my tuple and we try to extract the first element from this tuple. So it would be like tuple of 0 and it will give us 1. Let me create a list in here. So it would be like my list. And in here, let me create a list of variables to make things simple. Here we go. Let me also create a set. So it would be like my set 1, 2.0, 3. Right? Let me run this. So we have a list, we have a set, we have a tuple, right? So let me display the first element of my list as well. Here we go. And when it comes to set, definitely we know that when it comes to set, we cannot access the set element using index. So it will give us an error. So definitely sets are little different when compared to list and tuples. Let me get rid of it. But the difference between list and tuple is that the tuple is a immutable data structure, whereas list is a mutable data structure. What do we mean by this? For example, in here I type in my tuple 0 equals 1.0. We are overwriting the content in the tuple at a specific index value. What would be the outcome? It will say tuple object does not support item assignment. Can we do it in a list? Let me run this. Definitely this is possible and I can show you the output. Now the first element is a floating point element. Alright, so this is the difference between tuple and a list. And tuple is very useful when we would like to add some fail-safe mechanism if there is a requirement. For example, in your application there is a requirement to not allow the data structure values to be updated in the runtime, then tuple is the way to go. Definitely when we will grow old in programming, tuple will make more sense, and tuple is definitely used when the structure of application is more complex and when there is a requirement of this kind of data structure. Now moving forward, let us check couple of more things related to tuple. First of all, let me show you the existing tuple structure. Here is our tuple, and now for example, we wish to add a value inside the tuple. Let me show you. Do we have an element? Do we have a method for it? Indeed, there are only two methods available. Firstly, index and then count. For example, we make use of count, then we can pass a value, for example 1. So how many time one value or for example we pass on 2.2. So how many times this 2.2 has arrived in the tuple? It will count and display the output. Definitely it will be 1. Let me show you the yet another method which we have. This is index. So if we pass the value, for example my name, then this will display the index of that specific object. So here is the index, which is 2. Now can we add something to this tuple? Let me show you. For example, can we append something? No. Can we insert something? No. Can we reassign a list, a completely new list to this? For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are reassigning an entire new tuple. Is it possible? Let me show you. Here we go. So a complete new assignment is possible, but we cannot overwrite a specific value. So take a note of it. Here we go. This statement will not work. This will give us an error. So tuple object does not support item assignment. So this item is important. We can assign the entire tuple, but we cannot assign item. So this is an important thing. Alright, so this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you with a new concept in our next video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.